is responsible for the hit and run crash that happened on Monday morning in the Rose Park neighborhood that left one man dead. We do believe that Mr. Boyett is considered dangerous, and we are asking for our community's help locating and finding him. Anyone who has information on his whereabouts is asked to call 911 immediately.
Are you able to say how they know each other, or how you're able to put together that this is the guy?
So based on the preliminary information that we have at this time, we do believe that they are known to each other, that they knew each other prior to Monday morning. We're still in the early phases of this investigation, trying to figure out exactly what led up to this altercation that ultimately, based on what we know so far, our detectives believe that the suspect was inside his vehicle and then intentionally ran down the victim. So a very concerning situation. We do not believe that this was a random incident. Again, we do believe that these two individuals knew each other prior to what happened Monday morning.
Is there a vehicle or anything you guys are also looking out for?
So we have located the suspect vehicle. Earlier today, we received a call from a community member just off North Redwood Road. That community member said that they saw this vehicle. It just looked suspicious. They had some additional information for our officers once officers got there. Our officers were able to then confirm that that vehicle was in fact connected to this homicide investigation that happened on Monday morning.
Does this suspect have a criminal history?
That I don't have that information. Based on the preliminary information right now is we do believe that this individual is considered dangerous, and we are asking for the community's help. If you do see him, we're asking you not to approach him and to immediately call 911. Our message to this individual is to turn yourself in. This person has been on the run since early Monday morning, and we want to bring him in peacefully, safely, to figure out exactly what happened here.
What are some of the components into just considering that he's dangerous right now?
Certainly we have someone who is now on the run who has been accused of committing a homicide. When we factor in the elements based on what we know in this investigation, our detectives do believe that he does have the likelihood to run from police, and that could pose a danger to our community. So we are asking everyone to just simply, if you see him, to call 911. But again, based on what our detectives have learned so far, they do consider him to be dangerous to our community. And that is why today we've pushed out his name and a photograph of him so individuals know who they should be on the lookout for in our community here.
Can you walk us through again why police believe this was intentional?
Yeah, so, excuse me. Based on the preliminary information that we have, we do believe that the suspect was driving his car, turned around, and then immediately ran over the victim. And based on the evidence that we have so far, our detectives do believe that it was an intentional act.
Just looking investigation, have you determined the person, the subject may be harmed?
That we don't have any information on, but again, this is an individual who is accused of a homicide. Anytime we have someone who has allegedly committed a homicide and is now on the run from law enforcement, we do consider that person to be dangerous.
The picture itself, is that like a prison photo? In which case, what do you know about his history, at least that you can say?
Again, I don't have any information on his past criminal record, and so I would just refer you back to the Utah Court Exchange System.
And can you dive any deeper into how these men might know each other?
I don't have that information, so that's still a part of our detectives' investigation. So what they have been doing since this incident happened on Monday morning is they've been building up information on the victim. They've been building up information on the suspect, trying to figure out exactly how they did know each other and trying to figure out a motive to this. I know we've received some information from our community members. We greatly appreciate those tips. And again, it was ultimately a community member who called in, seeing something suspicious in their neighborhood that ultimately led our detectives and patrol officers to locating the suspect's car here in Salt Lake City. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.